Hey, what's poppin', guys? Sizzle here. With the recent news that in Season 9, everybody's gonna get the support passive. They're gonna do a bunch of balance changes and stuff. I figured I would talk about the more broken heroes before that change comes into effect, and by far the most broken on any role of anything is definitely just Baptiste. Quick ability rundown for those who don't know what he does. First off, he has a throwable immort like this that can immort multiple people. It won't make them completely mortal, but it'll keep them from dying, during which time they can kill people and be healed up very easily by his right click, which does group healing. You can see like that, AoE, group heal, stupid high amount of healing that you don't really have to aim that well. You can like shoot here and it'll heal that guy. And if you hit it direct, it does even more healing. Not that much more, but it just does more. His left shift is also very good. I'm gonna take some damage here. What it does, it gives you, I think, 100 health or something, yet again in a circle around you as if you were like Lucio. You can see like this. You can see it instantly gives you a bunch of health, and then it gives you a little bit more over time. And that can be combined. You can still be right-clicking while you're doing that to put in a stupid amount of heals, and then throw an immort if it gets really tough. So you basically just keep people up forever. Stupid amounts of heals, stupid amounts of immort, stupid amounts of everything. And I didn't even get to the more annoying parts and more broken parts of his kit. Those being his primary fire and his ultimate, which I guess I'll have to show off in-game. But yeah, I also forgot to even mention his other thing. He has very good mobility. When he crouches, he can do a super jump. You can charge that up while people are coming, and it's toggled by him pressing jump. There's no cooldown to it or anything. You can just repeatedly like super jump and get away for free. His left click is a burst fire. Right, it goes up a little bit. You can see this is me not moving my mouse, and this is me dragging down the tiniest bit. Right, it's pretty much just dead on. He does about the same damage, like with the fire rate and all that, as McCree, from my experience. So if you hit all body shots, he does about the same. If you hit body and headshots, he'll do a little bit more than the average McCree. And if you hit all headshots, it's even more disgusting. But the most important thing is that he can shoot and heal, right? I can take 2 shots, heal, 2 shots, heal, and I rinse and repeat that, and I'll be fine. I don't even know how I just died so fast. I guess I got shot by Hanzo or something. But yeah. You can see right here, I just get pushed a little. I can immort myself. I probably should have left shifted, but it just goes to show my limited playtime on this hero. Right there, I can left shift to keep myself up through that, because why not? You know, what are they going to do to my self-healing burst option that also heals teammates in a similar fashion? And the damage fall-off is also awfully similar to McCree's. I mean, I guess I keep making these comparisons because it's just how it is. Let's see here. Left shift, immort myself, and what's he gonna do? He has to break the immorts, get like 100 health, solid amount of health. I mean, we might still lose this game, which is kind of insane, but I do think he's the best on any role. Like, if you're playing Bap, there's no scenario where you're not gonna flourish just by having picked this hero. I don't think there's ever really a good reason to swap. He's the best on offense, best on defense, you know, keeping people up and doing tons of healing and damage. It's always good. Having an immort that can immort multiple teammates at key moments, also always very good. You know, they even use this Ram ult here to go and kill me, and that's what it takes to kill a single Baptiste on his own, isolated, not getting healed by the other support. Now imagine Mercy was on me there, not that she should have been, but imagine she was on there for like 3 seconds there. I wouldn't have died, and that Ram probably would have died, just to my damage output and self-sustain. And the most broken part of all with Bap isn't even anything I talked about so far. Right, that's his day-to-day. That's what makes him by far the strongest support. I think the only support that even gets close to matching his value at the moment is Kiriko. I mean, there have been stuff that's been around his level before when they were buffed and whatnot. But his ult is just this window here. I'm not going to place it. You can see how massive it is. It can take up a whole space. You can decide exactly where you want to put it. You can put it high ground, low ground, wherever. I can put it on here if I want to. It can be useful in some maps. And what it does is it just doubles everything that goes through it. Every bullet does double damage. Every healing thing does double heals. Like Moira's healing power will do double heals. Bap's heals will do double heals. But the more important thing is you just do double damage for free. You can see right here, my hog messes up. I can immort him. I place my double damage thing, miss all my shots, and if that dragon wasn't there, which I guess I should be paying more attention to, then I can just kill that Bap, probably. Like, he would die to just Bap alone shooting through that, and his whole team can shoot through it. Right, let me just go to my old time. You can see I don't play this here at all. But every time I play him, It's very, very easy to start winning. Right? He's one of my least played heroes. If you look through that whole roster there, half the people around him and below him are characters that I actively don't play, like Mercy or Brig. And also characters that came out in Overwatch 2, so I haven't had really much opportunity to get a lot of playtime on them, because I've been playing pretty much only Ryan in Overwatch 2. Yeah, just steep amount of heals, very solid mobility, also very high amount of damage that you can do while he's healing. You can do this and right click. Right, if you're very good at BAP, which I'm not, I haven't put in the time, but you can do shoot, shoot, heal, shoot, shoot, heal, and then mix in some left shifts when it makes sense. You also still have the support passive, you have your immort. He's just like ultimate sustain. Right? He's the only support they've been running for ages. I didn't even use any of my abilities there, that's just nature of support passive right there. And if I could aim better, these mercies and stuff would be dying as well. Which can probably still happen. Yeah, why am I being hacked? That's abnormal. That's abnormal. This guy actually, like, knows what's going on. Instead of hacking that... Wow, the fact that hat hits. He didn't even attempt to check. He's just like, yeah, that'll hack him. I don't know. I'm doing an awful thing of showing off how busted this hero is. And I think I'm still doing a great job. I'm still doing... about as much as every other support. I've missed all my shots. 28% weapon accuracy is, like, laughable. At 1% crit accuracy, I hit one bullet on a head one time. And we're doing enough to win this. Like, pretty reasonably, I'd say. I don't know, man. Against tanks especially, like, the Sarissa really thought she could walk forward on a lone support. Big mistake. Oh, I should have realized where I was low there. Could have hit that. Yeah, just keep everyone up. Do damage when you feel like it. You can also solo 1v5 with this hero on support. It's very, very easy. I don't know. I literally never played this hero. I'm just playing it now just to get this footage off, just to complain about how stupid this is. The amount of sustain, the amount of self-sustain, the amount of team sustain. The fact that everything BAP has is used for not only the team, but himself. Outside of his right click, it doesn't heal himself, but it heals the whole team. The left shift heals him and people around him. The immorts him and people around him. It makes it so you can't kill the BAP, and you can't kill the team around him. Which is ridiculous. And it's like, can't at all. It's not like, oh, you know... it's really hard to kill him. No, like, you just cannot. And then you can put up, like, an immort here. Let me put down a window here for myself and go to town. If I didn't suck ass, would have been fine. It's even right there. I miss all my shots, but I used the double heals to keep Farah up from 3 health. And also get the Mercy to half so someone else could finish her. Mercy should have died there, by the way. That was just poor aim. Very, very poor aim on my part. This is a very poorly played game. Which I think better shows my point as to how stupid fucking good this hero is. I have done, like, nothing correct. And I'm probably gonna win this just because they're not on characters that are this strong. I'm not even positioned particularly well or anything. I'm just, like, immortal. You can see they pop an ult to kill me. And I can just go down, jump back up, and they won't even be able to kill me. They were going to kill my hog, unfortunately. But to be fair, like, he should have died a while ago if I wasn't healing the way I was. If I'm better at aiming, this Tracer dies too. Like a GM level BAP gets the kill here. I haven't put in the time. The burst aim is the one thing that makes people not realize how strong he is, because it's unique to him. Nobody else has this burst aim that BAP does. It feels very, very weird to use compared to other characters, and it has a little bit of learning curve to it. But I think if I sat down for a few days and just played BAP, I would probably get GM on support, despite definitely, and I say this without a shadow of a doubt, I am definitely not a GM support. Like, I haven't put in the time to learn when to use abilities best. I haven't put in the time learning when to position, whatever. My aim and all that isn't great. But I still, like, I feel like I can do this. Yeah, I can go in on the guy with the visor. I know I will out-heal his visor and be able to kill him, because I do about the same damage as him. Does Immort go through that? I think it does. Yeah, keeps him up there. Yeah. That's the thing, if you Immort someone else and you don't Immort yourself, you will get punished by people that are a little bit better. Because they just know if you don't kill Bap, I mean, he's going to win the fight for everyone. No one's going to die if Bap's up. If Bap is alive and conscious and not being harassed by 4 people, Bap will win the fight. And I'm saying this as a guy doing nothing, while still doing everything. I mean, there's a reason that there was like a video a while back. This was like the launch of Overwatch 2. I mean, Bap was a tiny bit stronger there, but he's about the same as he was then. Just other characters were way stronger. There was like a thing with, I think it was what's his face, ML7 with 4 bronzes versus an entire team of plats. He literally solo supported on Bap and won the game. Because Bap is so strong that he effectively can do what 2 supports can do normally. Yeah, but you could also always shoot the tank. Also works. Just like normal. If you keep shooting the tank, you'll farm damage, you'll farm accuracy, and you can also heal people on the side and keep them up. It's not like the tank can kill you. Tanks definitely can't kill Bap. That Junkrat playing out of sight or whatever, it's his problem. Like, I could have saved him if I wanted to, but I decided to let him die, because fuck you for doing that. Play better. I know this is quick play and all, but you know, I know the people I fight against in quick play. Let's see right here, Moira has to evacuate despite me not hitting a single shot on her. Partially because her teammates are taking damage, but I think mainly because I popped Immort and she's not going to be able to break Immort at all. Much less kill the Bap afterwards, so she knows even though I'm going to miss all my shots, like, she actually has to run from that. And then I'll pop window this next fight, maybe I'll hit more than one bullet, and you can see more of the value. I've seen time and time again from the people that actually play this year that have the burst down, they pop window and they kill at least 3 of 5. I've seen Baps kill all 5 solo with their whole team dead. They literally just Immort themselves, pop window in a corner, and kill 5 because he can just do it that fast. I mean, it's just like, you can, I mean, you saw what I did to the training bots, or maybe that was in a, I did have to cancel one recording and like kind of redo it. Because we got a ball, and even though I'm okay with bad conditions being shown to kind of show how stupid this hero is, ball is so particularly bad that it actually didn't work, like, at all. I couldn't Immort my tank, I couldn't left shift my tank, like, you're not supposed to heal ball, so I couldn't show off his ridiculous healing. And a lot of my team was also on dive. That being said, in Overwatch League, they still run Bap with all that, because his just damage output alone is already good enough to make him a meta support. And then he also has the group heal, the self-sustain, all of that. Look at this Bastion staying alive. If I left shift faster, he actually stays alive completely, with no questions asked. Right there, you know, big mistake on that ram. Look at Junkrat standing completely still, thinking he's dead to the Tracer. Getting healed cross-map through a window, back to full health instantly. Like, I don't know, man. Window's ridiculous. The size of the window's ridiculous. The damage output window lets you do is ridiculous. The healing output window lets you do is ridiculous. The sheer damage of Bap in general, also quite ridiculous. I think he needs a little bit of a damage nerf. Not a major thing, don't get me wrong. I think the major nerf needs to come in the form of his right-click heals, or mainly his left shift, I'd say. The 100 regen, like, self-heal, plus the ability to heal teammates with it. He's just stupid, to be frank. But yeah, it's like, my team's taking damage. Let me shoot this guy. 1, 2, heal. 1, 2, heal. 1, 2, self-sustain. Get up. Self-sustain. Get stuck on map geometry. Doesn't matter. I've self-sustained enough that they can't do anything. I'm not dead. My team's not dead. We win the fight. Right, like, I'm not even... I don't think my accuracy's improved at all or anything. Things just die on the enemy team, and they will never die on mine, because I'm on Bap. Might not even look like it from the healing numbers, but just because I'm not the one healing the tank. It's Moira's job. Yeah, there you go. That's why this character is incredibly stupid. 100% willing to discuss anything anyone has to say. Even if you want to just shit talk my gameplay, because I know it's bad. I know I'm playing BAP at a very low level. I think the skills I'm showing on BAP are the skills I think someone in Plat could show on BAP, unironically. Just any random Plat player. And I think they'd be able to hit Masters easily, if not GM, playing this way. I've seen it. I've seen players playing like I do right now in GM on BAP and only play BAP. Because he's just great. He's the best for everything. Why would you not want Immort self-sustain, like a support that can do it all? He does all the damage. He can keep himself up from any single dive target. Right, he has an ult that will win team fights single-handedly. I mean, it might be one of the best ults left in the game that aren't a tank ult, because tank ults are strong since there's one tank. That I think it makes a bit more sense. I don't know. It's always made more sense for tank ult to be stronger, but I don't think anything wins a fight as much as Window does with just anyone with semi-decent aim and positioning. Like, you're holding the normal spot in the normal position on the map, and you just have a window. The enemy decides to walk 1 foot forward. You literally just pop Window, your McCree, your Hanzo, whatever, your Reinhardt, all just shoot, fire strike, whatever, right through Window. 5 are dead instantly. And there's like nothing you can do about it. There's no way to escape it. There's no way to kind of play around it. There's like nothing you could really do. You just have to like know he has Window and know that you can't engage in a fight in that area wherever BAP decides to place down Window for about, you know, the 10-second time window that it lasts, which is a long-ass time for it to last, by the way. But yeah, that's my thoughts on BAP. That's why I think he's so stupid strong, and I don't even know what you change about him. The problem is every part of his kit overlaps and makes him even stronger, right? His right-click heals already make him one of the strongest supports, period. He gets like the raw individual heals close to Ana, one of the strongest individual healers, while also having it just do splash shields, because why not? Right. He also has left shift to do further splash shields and self-sustain, and it's instant. It's an instant like 50 health, and then you get the other 50 slowly over time. That's part of what makes that so strong. And then his Immort can just, you know, if somehow your sheer amount of healing, and also the damage output, which I always keep forgetting to mention, because for me it's less of a factor. I mean, it's why he's actually the pick, the de facto pick, at every high-level game. But the damage output's also insane. Window's even more insane, and then the Immort is just like the icing on the cake. It's one of the best abilities out there, and it's tied to the guy who already has some of the best abilities out there. But like, look here, every person here is going to be playing BAP or Lucia. BAP, Lucia, Kiri. Right? There's a few Anas in here, but even they have a secondary of BAP, because it's just easy free value, you know? A lot of Lucia, Kiri though, because people, you know, a lot of people left playing this game that have fun play Lucia. And he also can be really strong with good players and coordination. A lot of Kiriko's because she's about just as broken as Brack, but way easier to play with consistently. But you can see, you know, this guy, BAP only rank 46. This guy right above him, BAP player. They just have Kiri as a secondary because she's pretty easy to play. There's a few Anas here and there. There's maybe one Mercy, one Moira. But it's all Kiri, BAP. Kiri, BAP, Kiri, BAP, Kiri, BAP, and then like a handful of Anas because there's a lot of Hog right now. And it's the one character where Ana might outshine him because Anti-Nade and Sleep are just so particularly strong against that. But even then, I mean, you could just see the sheer amount of BAP all over. Either BAP main, BAP secondary, BAP third. Because why not play him? He's just the best support. Even if you can't aim, he's just the best support. Period. Like, there's no reason not to be playing him at any point, outside of your own enjoyment for the game. But yeah, hopefully you guys, I don't know, found this entertaining in some way. Please do comment below anything you want to say. I'm sure some BAP players actually have some more useful insight. I do know a lot of BAP players, and all of them say he's incredibly broken. I'd be shocked if there's a person who plays BAP that thinks he's not. But if there's any aspect you want to talk about where something's more broken, or, you know, it is broken for a different reason than what I'm saying, or just you agree with it or whatever, please leave comments below. I've been loving reading the comments and replying to all of them and whatnot. And with that out of the way, hope you have a great rest of your day.